Airsofters. This is Crazy Wheels back with another long overdue review. Sorry for my appearance. I'm actually really drained and exhausted. Um, I've been having under a lot of stress, and if you guys see my last video, you know why. Um, but no worries. I actually am extremely grateful. Santa Claus is coming this year. Last year wasn't too good at all. It's the time right around the time I stopped working. And since then, it's just kind of been downhill. Um, all those that followed me from the beginning, I had mentioned I was going through some stuff, and that's pretty much what it is. So yeah, but throughout all that kind of you know stuff, stressful things, I'm trying to stay in a positive outlook and positive um, mindset, because if not, I mean, if I break, then everything breaks. My wife will break, and I mean, I gotta stay positive, and like I tell everybody in my videos, stay positive, stay constructive, stay out there, and do not let the action of others bring you down to their level. And I continue to say that, and I'll continue doing that as there's days that I don't want to, and I do let it, but then I snap out of it real quick and get back to where I need to be in my mind, and staying positive. Um, yeah. So my video setup might change here pretty soon. I hope. I don't know if I'll be doing videos for a while after Christmas, come January, the beginning of 2018, because this will be my last Christmas, our last Christmas we spent in this house, before, yeah, we're no longer going to be living here. Not that we don't want to, but just we can't. And I don't know what we're doing, but I'll figure that out as it comes. The man upstairs got my back, and I believe that with my whole heart. But let's skip all that. Let's get back into a positive, like I say, positive things here on Crazy Wheels. But this is going to be a long overdue review, and this review, I'm very grateful that I was able to do it, and I did not have to get rid of this airsoft gun. And to me, this is not just a gun, people. Like, everybody has that certain thing in their life that I don't know, it means something to them, and for a reason. And just like a kid has their blankie or their teddy or whatever the case, this is mine. And let me get you guys on my level. I'll give you a brief preview of what this gun means to me. About a year ago, when I lost my ability to walk, I actually not purchased. This was got from somebody else from Aircon 2015, and I actually purchased it off of them secondhand, because I actually wanted to do airsofting, and I wanted to get something, and this was in my price range, and I got it. Now, when I got it, that was around the time that I lost my ability to walk, and honestly, this gun, I will always see I was gonna sell it, and it just made me depressed because I could never use it. But then one day I used to watch Matt's videos all the time. Matt's for Demolition Ranch. I'll pop some pictures up right here. And I would always watch his videos. I've been following him for a long time, when he was at like 1,000 subscribers. I believe he was fresh out of college or something like that, when he started making his videos, and things like that. And I don't know how many years I've been following him, but it's been a couple of years. And I used to watch his videos, and he would always say positive things at the end of his videos. And he started off the ranch as well as vet ranch and things like that along the way. And he just purchased a Humvee, badass Humvee. I'll pop a picture up here somewhere right now of it. But anyways, in the end of my videos, I post something. It's in blue and it's in the sky, and it says, "Do something today that makes you a little bit better tomorrow." And that's actually a quote from Matt. Sorry for the blings. It's actually my Let Go app, but it's also for this little guy right here. Follow down below. If you're not a part of the Crazy Wheels family, be a part. Hit that subscribe button. But yeah, so I mean, he would always say something positive. So around that time, I was actually going through it, and this gun, I was looking at it. I was like, you know what? Screw this. I'm gonna stop. Sorry for cussing, but stop bitching about life and blaming, God and everything for taking everything from me. And I realized I didn't have everything taken from me. I had it. I just needed to get in a positive outlook. And I was like, what can I do to keep my mind occupied? And I seen this gun. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start doing airsoft videos. And so that's why it started. That's how this started. So that's what this means to me. And it's a brief summary, but this is what this what started everything, and this is the gun that I want to take with me to my first airsoft game, to take out that first enemy with this rifle. And like this says on the side, this is my rifle. There are many like it, but this one is mine. And this one is mine. And I don't want to ever get rid of it. And maybe one day I'll be a big YouTuber, and I want to still have this hanging, behind me. And this will be a reminder of what started it all. So anyways, let's get into this review. And thank you all for watching, and each and every one of you that right now that are watching, really appreciate each and every one of you guys. I'm at about almost 40 subscribers now, and honestly, I didn't think I would get that many subscribers, but I'm very grateful and very thankful for each and every one of you. So we're going about 7 minutes now, and I want to talk about this gun. Now, as you can see, this tip, I actually made this. We're gonna go from tip down to the externals. We're gonna just jump right into it, and I'm gonna do a shooting test for you guys. This is not a mock suppressor. I actually made this. It's a flashlight I got from Walmart. I hollowed it out, and I actually just use it to cover up that ugly, huge orange tip. But I could take it off at any time, and there's an orange tip. Now the tip itself, it has a 14 millimeter negative thread barrel, and you could easily pop this back on. And usually if I do end up playing, I'm actually going to it'll be tighter on there, but right now it's pretty tight. I'm running a flashlight, as you guys can see. Now this flashlight I actually purchased from the dollar store. It's the LED flashlight. I just wrapped it in power cord, and it fits perfectly inside my laser holder. Now the rail system that I have on here, it's a stock rail system, and this is actually a Sopmod 15-inch mid-length rail system. It's full metal. And the internal barrel in this is a 300 millimeter inner barrel. And it's pretty nice barrel. The one that I'm running in here, I'm not sure the brand. It was the one that was in here when I got it, but I plan on upgrading it later on in the future. The hop up I'm running is actually, I forget the name of the hop up, but everything I'll put it down in the description. Now getting to the upper and lower receiver. The upper and lower receiver is completely stock, as well as grip and the stock. But this upper and lower receiver are polymer. I wish Evike would have did it in metal, but they did it in polymer, and I will never change the upper and lower receiver. Now, it's like I said, polymer. The front and rear sights, sorry I didn't cover that. Front and rear sights are full metal flip up sights, both front and rear. It has full metal functions on the sides of the gun, such as the trigger, the selector switch. I don't know if you guys could hear that crisp click. That's actually the selector switch, and I'll explain why it makes that nice click. It has a functioning state bolt catch. It actually locks back, and I believe this is the only model, at least in 2015, that actually did that. So you could adjust your hop up to pull it back. The bolt actually locks back. You could adjust your hop up, and then it has a functioning bolt catch release right here. You push that, and it'll let it go. And it was just a nice feature and that this gun had. But I upgraded my internals, and when I did that, I put this bringing everything back in. I forgot to put a part, so the next time I yanked it back, it messed up my spring. So I just took out the dust cover. I mean the slide bolt slide that was in there. But getting towards the back now, and then I'll talk about the internals. The internals in this, no, actually I'll talk about the stock is a 6-point adjustable stock. It's a buffer. The buffer tube is a full metal buffer tube. The motor is stock in this, and the buffer tube is the original. So is a hand grip. Now, trigger assembly. The trigger assembly in this is running a micro trigger switch, and it makes for better snappy performance on this gun, and it did come stock in this one. It has version 2 gearbox in the inside, fully adjustable version 2 gearbox. It weighs 4.11 pounds, and the FPS rating on this out the box was 370 to 400 FPS. Right now I'm running a little bit hotter. I believe I'm at, I don't know, I don't have a chrono. So I don't know. It's probably running about 400 FPS. I say about maybe 390 to 410 or some or more. It is running kind of hot for some fields, so I would have to adjust it. Now the internal gears in this bad girl. The gears are actually Cryotac. They're Cryotac steel enhanced torque gears, and it's the set I purchased from Evike. Now, back then is when I had money. The gears, I believe they cost me like $79 or somewhere around there after tax. It was about $80-some just for the gears. And I plan on upgrading the motor, but I actually want to get an Evike motor. They have a lot of better ones on the market, but I want this stuff to everything internally. This is an Evike product, so I want to keep it strictly Evike parts. Now the Cryotac parts, Evike sells them, but it's from Cryotac, but it's from Evike, so that's why I went in here. Anything for this gun, it would all be purchased from Evike directly. So now that snappy gear set, that actually it's a modified Selector Plate. I actually changed it up and upgraded it, and it came, and I put a new spring in there, and it makes for a little snappy, it lock every time. Like I don't have to worry about it not locking where it needs to lock. Now the nozzle I'm running in this is an arrowhead nozzle from Cryotac as well, and it has a steel nozzle in the inside, also from Cryotac as well. The piston I'm running in this bad girl is a Daytech from polycarbonate piston with full steel teeth. So that's what I'm running in this bad girl, and she's snappy. The motor, like I said, I want to upgrade. It doesn't have a lot of torque, but I plan on getting a nice, torque motor here pretty soon. So, and the battery I'm running on this is a 1600 milliamp 9.6 volt battery, Ninja. So I'm gonna plug this bad girl in, load it up with the mag. I'm running a mid cap mag. I don't believe they sell this brand anymore. They discontinued it. This is purchased from Evike as well, and it's actually Evike mag. I don't know if you guys can see that at the bottom, but it's evike.com. And so yeah, I'm gonna load this bad girl up. We're gonna take this target out behind me. I'm gonna do semi, and then we're gonna chop that thing in half with this and cut that target and clean in half. Hopefully that's the goal. So I'm gonna go back about 4 yards, and we're gonna take this girl for a spin. Normally do not shoot these inside the house, especially this kind of airsoft gun, because it does have a lot more power, but I'm confident on my BB catch. So I'll move you guys close to the target, and we're gonna go from there. Ugh. I'm gonna be at about 4 yards. About 4 yards because I'm actually going into the bathroom door. So 4 yards. Let's do this. First one will be a dry shot, most likely. Okay, here we go for the red. I'm actually moving it around. I would be hitting the same spot, but I don't want you guys to get bored. Now let's cut this baby in half. Fun switch. See if I can do it again. Full auto's always great, right? But she is a snappy girl. And there's semi. And there's full. And look at it, the trigger pull is not, it's really sensitive. I don't know what the rating on it, pressure rating is. And the back stock I actually made my own sling mount out of some power cord because this didn't come with one. Go ahead and follow that down below if you haven't subscribed yet. And like I say, Merry Christmas. Have a wonderful and blessed Christmas. Spend it with your family. Spend it with those that you love, as I will. And thank you for all my subscribers, each and every one of you guys. Big thumbs up and Merry Christmas to you. And thanks for being a part of the Crazy Wheels family, you guys. And I don't say team. I know I take it as Crazy Wheels family. That's why I say it that way. So from my house to yours, I wish you guys a Merry Christmas. Stay positive. Stay constructive. Stay active. Love your family. Love your parents. And always remember to call your hits. And until next time, you guys, this is Crazy Wheels, and I'm out. Oh, yeah, one more thing I forgot to cover. Make sure you hit that like button. You guys have a good one. Have a blessed Christmas.